Alright y'all, so I got a few things to do today. I ordered some parts from Rocky Mountain ATV. What I'm going to be doing today is changing the countershaft seal, and I got some hard mounts for the bar clamps. So I'll be installing that. And the big thing is I'm going to change the water pump seal. So I have to take this cover off and do all of that. And I'm also going to take the head off. The Bud Racing head that I ordered, I'm really angry because I ordered it last Friday. Last Thursday. And today is Tuesday of the next week, and they waited to ship the order because they say that they had an issue with my address because I put two addresses down. Now both of the addresses are right beside each other, like the numbers are, let's say 12 and then 13 of the same street. They didn't want to ship it because they had two addresses. That kind of made me angry. I called them today and they're shipping it today. But anyways, I also ordered a pressure washer so I can wash my bike every day. So I'll have that. That's one of the things that I had on my list to get. But what I'm going to do, I have to take the tank off, the radiator shrouds off, and the seat so I can get to the head better. I have to take the exhaust off too. None of that is really a big deal. It's just going to take a little while. But I think that's all I had to do. I had to change the water pump seal, the cylinder head. Oh, I didn't tell you why I have to change the cylinder head. Okay, so the bike is smoking. Remember when I was rebuilding, I showed you guys that cylinder head, and there was a spot on there that I told you I was worried about because it had a little ding in it. I'm thinking that spot has probably had a little coolant leaking through. And at first it was just leaking. At first the exhaust was spitting out white smoke like normal smoke, just a little bit. But the more I rode it, the more smoke started to come out. So I'm thinking that hole is probably getting bigger. And when I opened the radiator cap, there were some gold flakes in there. And I know it's coming from the head because the head had a little gold spot where that chip was. So I'm going to change the cylinder head. I went ahead and got the head that I wanted to get in the first place. And hopefully everything will go all good. Alright, so the pressure washer came. It actually came about 5 minutes after I recorded that first little clip. But it's just a little cheap pressure washer that I got off eBay. It's a Ryobi, if that's even pronounced right. Just a 1600 PSI. I don't really need anything much stronger than that. I don't really have to wash the bike. It's not dirty. It just got a little dust on the swing arm. But I think I may spray that off anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wash it anyway, and then I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna take the side cover off because I can do the water pump seal today because the parts for that is coming in. But the head won't be here probably until today is Tuesday. It'll probably be here Thursday or Friday. And I also ordered some radiator hoses. I ordered those from eBay, GPI hoses. I never heard of them, but hopefully they're decent. I only bought them because they're red and they'll match the color scheme that I'm going with. I think that was all as far as big parts. All of the rest of the stuff is stuff like oil and OEM parts like bolts and nuts and stuff. I got that nut right there that goes on the rear fender. I actually had it on there, and I guess I had it too loose, and it vibrated loose. I didn't put any Loctite on it, but I'll have to put that back on. And I fixed the rear brake. I don't know if I even told y'all about that problem, but I had brake fluid leaking, and you can see where it leaked because it ruined my powder coating. Just screwed it up. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I actually don't know if it's still leaking or not. The brakes still feel good. I keep seeing fluid and stuff. I don't know if it's water or what. But I guess that's enough of me just talking. I'll show you guys later after I washed it and ready to take it apart. Alright, so got the bike cleaned up. Did a pretty decent job. I really just wanted to clean the engine. And if you wonder why I'm breathing so hard, I just had to push the damn bike. You probably can't tell on the video, but that's kind of a hill right there. And then I got this ghetto ramp right here which is slippery as hell. This is actually my old truck bed liner. But got the bike cleaned up. I only focused on the engine. I'm about to start taking it apart so I can get to the head in this cover. Alright, so I finally got the package from Rocky Mountain ATV. That contains some gaskets for the right side case, and I also bought a top end gasket kit just in case I had to take the cylinder off. I also have a Pro X piston that I'll throw in if I have to, but I just installed this one. I probably got less than 10-15 hours on this motor, so I don't think that'll be a problem. But I took the tank off and the shrouds so I can better access the cylinder head. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the radiators off too so I can change the hoses easier. I know I don't have to do some of the stuff that I'm doing to get this job done, but I like to be thorough when I do any engine work. Okay guys, so I already changed the seal. I probably should have showed you guys a video of that, but anyways, I've already changed the seal and I put the cover back on. I didn't change the bearings because the seal was actually pretty decent. It just had some ugly rust from the water, but I actually destroyed it taking it out. But the seal was actually pretty good, but I just wanted to change it anyway to make sure. And I'm about to put the cover back on and reinstall the water pump, and then I'll start disassembling the head and wait for that to come. Now I got some of the good oil that I like to use. This is damn it, this camera is the worst. But this is the oil that I normally like to use, the Honda gear oil. But I also got a few more other things. I got a countershaft seal kit. I actually installed that in a few seconds too. This camera is the worst, I swear. But here is the top end kit from Tusk. And I got some more water or coolant. Then I got some 2-stroke oil, Yama lube, and I got an air filter cleaning kit. I also bought a new spark plug. Man, this spark plug is $27.99. That is absurd to me. And that's the fender bolt, the fender nut. I mean, $30 for a damn spark plug is ridiculous. But anyway, I guess I've been ranting long enough. But yeah, I'll finish disassembling, and I'll probably show you the rest of the video whenever the head comes in. Okay, so finally got the head off, and everything looks good. The cylinder, the piston, everything looks fine. There's a little ding on the cylinder, but it's minimal. Now the ding on the head is much bigger. Where is it? Oh, yeah. See that? And right there where that scratch or whatever you want to call it is, there's some gold material behind it. I don't know if it's copper or what, but those gold flakes are in the water. So when I seen the bike smoking, I seen the white smoke. You know, normally when you first kick it over, it's going to smoke for a few minutes anyway until it's warmed up. But after the bike got warmed up, I was still having a white smoke trail, and it was kind of puzzling me. And I decided to get off the bike, let it cool down, and I looked into the radiator. When I looked in the radiator, there were gold flakes, and I knew instantly what was going on. So that's what made me change the water pump seal and the cylinder head. I knew I kind of figured I was going to have a problem with this cylinder head anyway. I knew that from the installation point. Like, I knew that instantly. But I just changed the water pump seal anyway. It was still good. The transmission didn't have water in the gear oil. I just decided to change that anyway. But I bought the Bud Racing head because I always wanted one anyway. Hopefully that'll help the bike run cooler and I can ride a little longer. But yeah, the cylinder and the piston looks fine. I'm just waiting on that Bud Racing cylinder head. The radiator hoses will be here tomorrow. I'll go ahead and install those and have everything prepped. And the only thing I'll be waiting on is the cylinder head. What I'm gonna do is clean the air filter today, and that's about all I can do. I already washed the bike. I don't know, a part of me really likes breaking the bike down and doing maintenance and all that type of stuff. Getting to this point probably a year ago, as far as maintenance, doing it myself, it probably would have been difficult, but I've learned most of the stuff that I learned on YouTube or in forums, and I'm pretty proud of what I've been able to accomplish with, doing stuff myself. I probably saved easily a few $1,000s just this year alone on doing stuff myself. Probably a lot more than that. You can save a lot of money by doing your own work and working on your own bike. I'm thinking about starting to build on this TRX 450. I'm thinking about just going from the frame, working from what I have now, and just building the whole bike myself. Tell me what you guys think about that. I got a good frame. It has no cracks or bends. I got a good swing arm. I got a good head. The head is fine. Got the valves and all that stuff still in it. I got good A-arms. I got a good axle. I got a good gas tank. Pretty much most of the bike is here except for the engine. The bottom end, actually, because I got a good cylinder over there, too. Let me see. Yep, I got a good cylinder, valve cover, shocks. I don't think I have front shocks, but I got a good computer back there somewhere. Steering still. Basically, the whole bike is in here besides the tires and wheels and the engine. Tell me what you guys think about me starting a TRX 450 build. I think I'm gonna go for it. But yeah, I guess I'll shoot you guys another video as soon as that Bud Racing head gets here. Until then, see you.